the weather forecast. More snows likely tonight in central and southern areas with a good deal of drifting.
There'll be more snow tonight in most areas, and tomorrow there'll be scattered snow showers as well.
And the signs are we're suffering our worst winter for the best part of a century.
I'm afraid there is no news.
Somehow I'll find my way home. My sun shall rise in the east. So shall my heart be at peace. And if you're asking me where,
we weren't lost in as much as we knew where we were. We weren't exactly where we meant to be. But then again, the back axle just sort of precluded any further progress.
No representative ever came from Laker to apologise for anything.
Well, you were smiling. You obviously don't feel too badly about it.
We've had a few drinks.
I want to hold on to as much as I can of Laker Airways. It was my life and the life of my staff, and it would appear that it had a certain amount of sentiment with the rest of the world as well.
Disappointed, DeLorean headed back to New York to find some other way of raising the cash.
By infiltrating the suburbs and attacking these outposts here, the guerrillas are trying to frighten the people in the town and stop them coming out to vote. San Vicente is an important strategic crossroads in the center of El Salvador, a frequent target for guerrillas.
Good evening. Tonight, 3,070,621 people are out of work.
Gives a job. Go on, gives it. Gives a go, go on. I could do that. You don't have to walk straight, I can walk straight. Go on, gives a job.
Ich lieb mich nicht, du liebst mich nicht. Aha. Ich lieb dich nicht, du liebst dich nicht. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Don't love you, you don't love me.
The clandestine, subtle, and ingenious attempt on the part of her husband, Klaus von Bülow, to terminate her life, to murder her, by secretly injecting her with a drug called insulin.
Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da.
I'm staying. I'm staying if it remains the Falklands, but not... I'm not Argentina. For Christ's sake, somebody out there, do something. Something, anything.
The commander of the operation has sent the following message. Be pleased to inform Her Majesty that the White Ensign flies alongside the Union Jack in South Georgia. God save the Queen.
What happens next?
What's it not? Thank you very much.
Just rejoice at that news and congratulate our forces and the Marines.
The Harriers came in low around the mountains to strike at the headland on which the airfield was built.
Allowed to say how many planes joined the raid, but I counted them all out, and I counted them all back.
The helicopters began the shuttle. Equipment to Sheffield, the injured back to Hermes. All this damage had been done by just one Exocet. Helicopters probe the darkness for men in the water or on the deck. The interference comes from the ship's radar.
Just when I think I'm winning, when I've broken every door, the ghosts of my life.
At dawn, she was still smouldering, but mangled beyond salvation.
Just when I thought I could not be stopped, but that chance came to begin. The ghosts of my life, wilder than the wind. It started with a kiss. The back row of the classroom. How could I resist the aroma of your perfume? You and I were inseparable. It was love at first sight. You made me promise to marry you. I made you promise to be my wife. Started from kids. Oh, never thought it would come to this. You don't remember me, do you? You don't remember me, do you? You don't remember me, do you?
Fantastic.
And the Embassy
World Snooker Champion for 1982 is Alex Hurricane Higgins.
was nothing that we could do except wait with the medical teams on the cliff tops.
The chance to begin again in a golden land of opportunity and adventure.
It's just an illusion. Could it be that? In all this confusion. Could it be that? It's just an illusion.
You're going back after a few days off. Are you glad to be going back?
Yeah, I think so. I've got to get the job done. Got to get it done fast. So the only way to do it is get in there.
We're now between the two gun lines, and there's a right old artillery duel going on between them. Unfortunately, this is the area, unfortunately for us that is, this is the area where the Gurkhas are gathering, and someone has clearly spotted them on the skyline. They're going to go over the top and down the other side to take the hill in front of us at dark. The battle made an eerie sight. The British progress marked only by the lines of tracer.
There is a white flag flying over Stanley.
Very marvellous.
The surrender ceremony had taken place on the recreation ground. There'd been a speech and the singing of the national anthem, greeted with little enthusiasm by the conscripts.
Tonight, the Israelis are in control of many key positions in South Lebanon. As their artillery pound Palestinian positions on three fronts, their air force are continuing to bomb known PLO strongholds. The Israelis say they've achieved all their objectives so far, but the belief is there's more to follow.
They have been singing Well Done Charlie, Let's Have Another One. Is that on the programme of events, do you think? Yeah, give us a chance.
We want the Queen! We want the Queen! We want the Queen! Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you'd like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have
between 5 and 10 pounds of plastic explosives had been hidden in a blue Austin car. The blast started a day of carnage and confusion in London. As well as those killed, 4 guards and 2 mounted policemen were injured. 9 others were shielded from the blast by the horses, 7 of which were killed or later destroyed.
The bombers timed their second device so that it would cause maximum loss of life. It went off just before 1 o'clock, as the Royal Green Jackets band were playing selections of popular music to a crowd of holidaymakers and office workers enjoying the sunshine.
When the darkest clouds are in the sky, you mustn't sigh and you mustn't cry. Spread a little happiness as you go by. Please try. What's the use of worrying and feeling blue?
You know what they're going to call the new car, right? Replacing the Cortina with. They're going to call it the Sierra. The bloody Sierra. I mean, what does that mean, eh? Sierra. What's that about, eh? It don't speak volumes to me, an English person, Sierra. It's not like Cortina, you know what I mean?
This was the first of the massacres we discovered yesterday. Now, 24 hours later, the stench here is appalling.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, frightened to live for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere.
There's always been a risk of such massacres if Christian militiamen were allowed to come into Palestinian camps, and the Israelis seem to have done nothing to prevent them coming into this one.
Give me time to realize my crime.
The National Health Service is safe with us.
Well, I've been living on cornflakes for years. I want a bit of steak for a change.
Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry?
But why should the public on this issue, as regards the future of the Royal Navy, believe you, a transient, here today, if I may say so, gone tomorrow politician, rather than a senior officer of many years ago?
I'm fed up with this interview.
Thank you, Mr. Mott.
Should I stay or should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till the end of time. So you got to let me know.
Colonel Chitty, what's happened there?
It would look as though the superstructure has dropped down a certain distance.
Should I stay or should I go?
He's been charged with conspiracy to purchase and distribute 220 pounds of cocaine, valued on the market here at more than £15.5 million. According to the FBI, DeLorean's involvement is directly linked to his financial problems in Northern Ireland.
Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. It a go bun. Give me the music, make me jump and fun. It a go done. Give me the music, make me jump
Welcome to Channel 4.
Walk to your television set and turn it up. It's November the 5th, and we're going to do something now that's going to go in the annals of television history. It's a live rock show. We've got an enormous firework display laid on. A great expense. Channel 4 spare no expense whatsoever. This is now time for the tube.
that out of sight is out of mind, and child, believe it. Your mama was in search of love, but all she got was used, and I'm telling it to your face, so you don't have to head in another place. Oh, Annie, I'm not your daddy. Mama's baby's Papa's baby. Oh, Annie, I'm not your daddy. Mama's baby's Papa's baby. See, if I was in your blood, then you wouldn't be so ugly. There's not that certain style that could be that for you. If I had a photograph of you, or something to remind me, I wouldn't spend my life just with Father wears his Sunday best. Mother's tired, she needs a rest. The kids are playing up downstairs. Sister's sighing in her sleep. Brother's got a date to keep, he can't hang around. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our house, it has a crowd. There's always something happening, and it's usually quite loud. Our mum, she's so house proud. Nothing ever slows her down, and a